Favourite dishes of our favourite Olympians, and today we are honouring Jessica Ennis, who begins her heptathlon today, which is going to be utterly brilliant. So James, what are you making in an imaginary world? And we were feeding her before her events today. What are we making for her?
Well, I'd make her this open chili chicken lasagna.
Oh.
Jessica has said, you know, she's a great athlete and everything. She's also quite an avid cook. And one of her favourite things is lasagna. Now, I think it's a bit heavy this time of year.
Yeah.
You know, let's go for something a little bit lighter, something a bit different.
OK.
So check this out. Here we are, Nadia, over here. We've got to cook some lasagna sheets.
OK.
So all we do is I've just boiled the kettle. This is quick cook lasagna, obviously. You know, it's not the one where you layer it all on top and bung it in the oven for 40 minutes. Oh, no. This takes between about 3 and 5 minutes to cook through.
Just like that, with boiling water?
Cover it in boiling water. It's fresh egg pasta, OK? It's that simple. Another thing that we've got on the go already, this is chicken breast, skinless chicken breast, a touch of sunflower oil in there, and all you do is basically just get it so it goes nice, brown, crispy, almost cooked through. That's about 3/4 of the way cooked through.
I'm surprised you're using chicken breast, because usually chefs say thigh all the way, don't they?
No, definitely, but this one's for speed as well, and also it's low in fat. It's lower in fat, OK? So the whole idea is you go out there, you win gold, baby.
Yeah,
you know
OK, baby.
Right, OK.
Come on.
Now, here we go. We got some red pepper going in there.
Yum.
A touch of lovely seasonal courgette as well, yeah? Some yellow pepper. And then look at these little mini broccoli florets, OK?
Pretty.
All right, but the idea is it gives you a little bit of bite in there as well.
Looking very healthy.
Yeah, and as you said, you know, by all means, you could use thigh, but by the time you take out, like, any tendons, bits of skin and all that, can go a bit springy on you.
And this is a light lasagna, an athlete's lasagna.
Yeah, big time. OK, now here we go. So let that do its thing. I'm just basically getting the oil to cover all the vegetables. It will cook out in the sauce, but we've got to make the sauce, so check this out.
OK.
Right, now, great ingredients. I wanted to go with a kind of a store cupboard angle on it, OK? So, you know, not so you've got to go out and think, oh, I've got to get that and use this and all that kind of thing. So here we go. The other half of the red pepper, which is in there, in the pan already, is going to go into this food blender with 1 chilli. If you like it hot, leave in the seeds and leave the white pith on the chilli as well, OK? But this has been taken off, so it's not too spicy. Quite a generous quantity of garlic. Some fresh grated, on a box grater, ginger, OK, that goes in there as well. Some tomato ketchup, good glug of that, a couple of tablespoons of that, it goes in there. Brown sugar, OK, soft brown sugar. That'll counteract the heat of the chilli, and so it's not too harsh and fiery, it'll actually add a little bit of hot heat and sweetness. And then a good dash of Worcestershire sauce with a can of tomatoes, OK? Very simple, and it's as simple as this. Give it a blitz up. Check your vegetables. OK? They're starting to soften, but I want a little bit of bite in there as well, yeah? OK? Make sure this is blended. Knock off any excess. Off with that, and then the sauce straight over the top of your chicken. But now, whack the heat up. Give this a good mix, and we're going to bring it to a simmer. We want to cook out the garlic that's in there and the ginger that's in there. In an ideal world, admittedly, I'd really leave this to cook for about 3 to 4 minutes. So it's not that long, really, is it? We've got a couple of minutes to go.
In TV world, it's a lifetime.
In TV world, my pasta's ready, love. So
brilliant.
I'm going to get that out, otherwise it's going to fall apart on me and we're going to look a bit silly. Right, so here we go. So with the pasta, just take the individual sheets, take off the excess water, obviously, OK? Simple as this.
Did you salt that water? No, just water?
No, not this. If I was blanching it, I would.
Right, OK.
But,
cool.
you know, I really wanted to watch the salt and everything. I am going to add a tiny bit of this just to bring out the flavour now. So black pepper goes in there, touch of sea salt. I'm using sea salt personally. I think it really helps with the sugar and the sweetness.
Yes, yes.
Now, as you can see, it's brought to the simmer. The chicken's cooked, the vegetables have still got a little bit of bite in them. Gorgeous. Right, let's get a big old serving spoon. We're going to serve this today, and it's just a case of me stacking this up now, but it's so simple. We're going to serve it today with rocket leaves on top. You could use fresh leaf basil if you wanted to, that kind of thing. And I've got some grated cheese here. This is Monterey Jack cheese. Sounds very posh. Have you ever had Monterey Jack before?
I think I have.
OK, all it is
quite a lot in America.
That's where I used to use it a lot when I worked at it. But basically, all it is a chili-based cheese.
Right.
OK, and so it's got a little bit of heat in there. Now, obviously, with the kids, if you want something a little bit lighter, you're going to watch your chili content anyway, yeah? So use cheddar, good good strong cheddar cheese or something like that would be fantastic. If you wanted also to have the other spectrum of it and have a load of heat in there, why not add a store cupboard pinch of dry chilli flake?
Okay.
Something like that, something as simple as that. But it's quick, it's obviously low in fat. The biggest amount of fat quantity is going to be on the cheese that I put on now and the pasta sheet. So let's just have a little bit in there.
Yeah.
But it's a very quick...
Bit more.
It's a very quick family meal.
Oh,
if you want to
lovely.
find out how to do it some more, here's a little recap. Firstly, blitz together the garlic, chilli, pepper, chopped tomatoes and remaining ingredients to make the sauce. Now sear the chicken until golden brown and add the vegetables and cook for a few minutes. Pour over the sauce and bring to a simmer, season to taste. Next, cook the fresh pasta for 5 minutes and then drain. To serve, arrange alternate layers of chicken and pasta on a plate and finish with a sheet of lasagna on top. Add a spoonful of sauce, garnish with roquette, cheese and a drizzle of olive oil.
Oh, goodness me.
It's fresh, huh?
Can I be perfectly honest?
Yeah.
I was unsure when you were making that, but I absolutely love it.
Well, I'm glad you got a bit of faith in me, Nadia.
I was unsure, but I really, really like it.
It's the ginger that gets you.
And it's summery and it's light. You're not going to feel guilty at the end of it.
You're going to go and do the Olympics. Come on. Come on, Jessica. Get
Just
gold.
for you, Jessica. But if you'd also like to have a go of James' recipe, you can by looking onto our website, itv.com/Lorraine.